the 3-yard line. Then, alright, let's see on. Alright, so they were on about the 5. So, here, and then, oh, no. So, let's see from here. Hello.
Wait, what happened to me?
On the 5-yard line, 90. So, to 0, because I've missed all my field goals, you know. Let's have some fun. Jason Garrett, the worst, or whatever you want to call him. Let's go. Alright, and then every single time I kick it out of bounds and he's doing an onside recovery. That's gonna be hilarious whenever that one time I don't kick it out.
Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalized a little bit on top.
So they'll get another shot.
Perfect kick.
Following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Wait, what? Let's go.
That's my ball.
That's what he gets for doing an onside, so let's go.
Forget the idea of flipping the field.
Wait, what?
That's exactly what he gets right there, guys, for trying to do an onside. Just gonna.
Well, I did. How I did
You did an onside. Yeah, huh? Griffin in motion.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Shoot, this is gonna be awesome.
A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
Yeah, he's over here trying to get the best team in the game, you know. But no, he picked the Cowboys.
Made a nice catch and picked up the first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done. Back to throw, Watson.
He just swatted it away. That was a for sure interception.
Heath, the strong safety, able to get in there on
That
the
was
coverage.
hilarious.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, he can be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Back to the air, Watson on second down. His throw caught. And he's in. Touchdown.
This is pretty easy.
In for the score. And the Texans will extend their lead. Quarterback loves the receivers, but sometimes his best friend is that tight end.
Yeah, it's hard to believe, isn't it? Because we always talk about the guys out wide and how acrobatic they are. But that tight end, great sight lines, easier throws, they become a bigger and bigger weapon as the NFL evolves.
To the air yet again, Watson. Hit the
Dang it.
line. And he is not going to get in there. He stopped short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. Fairbairn now to kick this one away.
And then out of bounds again.
And this will not be returnable.
I can't kick it in bounds apparently.
Touchback. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field.
Let's see what Dak Prescott can do against Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson remind me of one of the best quarterbacks in the league.
At their own 25-yard line. Throwing, Prescott.
I laid out that running. I laid out. Elliott if he would have had the ball. See, this right here is actually perfect though because I have. Well, I'll say it after. See, so I have my free safety come in, and then I have me on the right, and then they just can't stop it.
And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right
3rd and 19, and watch him not even punt it next.
I think quarterbacks gotta see that. Gotta find a way to audible into something.
Watch him not punt this.
And down he'll go at the 25. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
So much about
Do it, I dare you. Do it, I dare you.
Execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And
You know what? You won't even score a touchdown.
The Cowboys punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Taken from just outside the 30. So a change of possession here on the punt.
This is getting too easy. I love this play.
And the Texans set to come onto the field. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. Throw right side into the hands of Akins. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Throw left side complete. It's Griffin. Just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
We'll give him the other team. We'll give him the other team. The worst team in the game. Let's find it.
Use a good team on your
Bengal. Ooh. 74 Bills.
No, do
See if we can find a worse one. Ooh. Arizona Cardinals 73.
We're gonna serve a better one.
Hi. I can't really look at my chat right this second. Here, I can do this though. Hold on. Here, comment so I can see who it is, please. Advanced settings.
Comment to speak. Show comment.
Alright, so if you can, talk or type.
Alright, that's like the last one. Kitty, be quiet.
Do 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 do. Dang, this is a really late stream.
Hello, everybody. I'm Jonathan Coachman, and this.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight, it's
Alright, so as y'all can see the, differences, but let's see.
50 years after Joe Namath and the guarantee, we are underway in Super Bowl 53. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Now a first down throw, Watson. Oh, he's going to take a shot. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown.
Let's go. 77-yard touchdown. First play.
And the Texans have taken the early lead.
I'm going to go for 2.
And I'm sure for these guys the break from the conference championship to the Super Bowl seems so long. To get out here and score that first touchdown has to take some tension out of the game.
Oh, I love the point you just made about the gap between. Think about the pressure that is built in the interim. To come out and get the first points in the Super Bowl, fantastic for the team.
And he will get in to make it 8-0.
Let's go.
And what a way to cap off the opening touchdown drive. You go for 2 and you get it.
Remember when the PAT or the extra point was a gimme, right? Not plus 99%. It's not that way anymore, so more people are willing to take a chance, go for 2, and take the kicker a little bit out of the game.
I'm too good at kicking.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now a play fake here on first down. His throw incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
Oh, dang, here's Antonio Brown on this team. Oh. Well, I have McKinney. So.
Hasn't been able to get that elite separation that we're used to seeing from him.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack. And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
See if he does a fake punt here.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know.
Bro, he's kicking it away from me. Oh my gosh.
They want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss.
You just got 2 kids juked out of their shoe.
And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1 play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1 play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. Going deep for Hop. That is caught. Hopkins for the Texans touchdown. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes now for Deshaun Watson. And the Texans will add on to their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think 2 minutes, 2 touchdowns.
Game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up.
Dang, my first miss.
From throwing the ball to him.
Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there. Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points. At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. On play action, now Brady. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they'll get this well.
1 for 2 and 24 yards, dang.
Just before the 35. That one goes for 24 yards. Brady now on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Zach Cunningham coming home.
Bruh, let me pick my play.
On 2nd down. To throw is Brady. That is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. Love it. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red with the chains. A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people. And say they have it, they do. Partner, I don't care how long he plays.
Anytime there's a fumble involving Tom Brady.
You think the Raiders are involved?
You think the Raiders are involved, you think it's snowing, and immediately you hear the words, tuck rule. And now the tuck rule doesn't exist anymore, but that always comes back up with Tom Brady, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, even here, even now. Following the fumble recovery, Watson. He's going to sling. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Houston. Demaryius Thomas, 65 yards. And the Texans will extend their lead.
Well, Brandon, if we go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator, he showed us his script. Didn't show us everything now. He said, here's the script for the game. I think everything's going according to plan in a big way. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's about as good as you can do, I guess. So, well done.
Yeah, well done indeed. Tremendous execution.
Encroachment defense.
So they got him coming up from his linebacker spot.
And sometimes the position designation really doesn't matter. If you creep up to the line of scrimmage, you just have to look for the football. Make sure it moves before you do.
Bill O'Brien with a call here. We'll go for 2. Richmond. Now Watson. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed, near the goal line, on a 2-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Play action. Now it's Brady. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. But
you're lucky.
This is corralled by the offense. In fact, hold on to the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still 4th down upcoming.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain.
But look at this. It's a fake. And this winds up a disaster nowhere near the marker.
Anytime a fake doesn't work, we usually focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful. But how about the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, they look like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes and getting a big stop. Watson on 1st down. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Houston. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game. And the Texans will add on to their lead. Now Watson, he's going to lead the Texans up to go for 2. Here's Watson, and this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Madden Elite's offense trotting out again. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. You've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
Now, Brady gets away with one. Lucky, could have been intercepted, but it falls to the ground. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. And not quite sure what just happened there, other than we do know that he spiked the football on first down. Now a play fake. Brady. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. But fortunately, another offensive player quick to react, and they will indeed retain possession. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's complete. They're going to get the first. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. This will be their first trip to the red zone. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18.
Well, they needed a jump start. They needed energy. They needed anything positive to get them going in this game. And that thing there, I think, has to provide that spark.
Yeah, with that deficit, you might have been anticipating defensively. Could have been a fake. They still executed it, though.
Should have been anticipating it, but as you pointed out, they executed it so well, it probably didn't matter. A big-time play there.
Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Kyle Juszczyk, the fullback, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight so far.
I'll be back, guys.
Yes.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
He'll get it up the middle, and he goes backwards.
Keep on doing that play.
Losing yardage to the 7. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. And now he spiked it on 3rd down.
What?
I don't know if he heard a whistle. There was no whistle. He just got up and spiked it. Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal. From the left. Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And this is going to come up well.
That was your one time to score.
I know.
Pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work.
I'm just going to go ahead and call it, partner.
Yeah.
You could smell the desperation in that fake, couldn't you? Down big. They had to try something. No one was fooled.
I think you're exactly right. With this deficit, though, go ahead and give it a shot. Didn't work out. In the end, I guess it doesn't hurt him too much. On 1st down, Watson. And he'll find Akins there, complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this. Or keeps hitting the calculator, but my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. Lamar Miller, the 30, 10, 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Lamar Miller, 68 yards. And the Texans continue to pour it on. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. Fairbairn now to kick this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now.
I dove from so far on that.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They go play action here on first down. Wide open receiver.
Whoa.
What just happened?
Pick up there a 22. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically...
With Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's our visiting side with a football to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Trying to find his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Picked up. The tight end, Kelsey, was the intended target.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Richmond.
Following the fumble recovery, Watson. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Demaryius Thomas with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Texans add on. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm trying to break 100 this game.
Defensively, what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches, and being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort, so maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Fairbairn now to kick this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Brady. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete.
How do I cover that?
And they're going to have have this across midfield and inside the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards. And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here.
Quit doing that.
What am I doing?
Pressing buttons.
I did nothing.
On play action, it's Brady. Wide open with
How do I cover that?
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one goes for 24 yards. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that.
Under a heavy rush.
There we go.
Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. To throw, it's Brady. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal. Brady. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the return won't go anywhere. They'll be back deep in their own territory at the 2-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
He's going to air one out. And got his man complete.
98-yard touchdown.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Texans continue to pour it on. Now Watson, he's going to lead the Texans up to go for 2.
Good night.
Watson. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a 2-point try. And this is going to go the other way. The defense has it.
Well, that 2-point attempt failed due to the fumble, but people that can't see this, but you got a ball in your hands now, and you got the thing locked in pretty well. You got it covered up.
I love having a football in the booth. I always hang on to it. Makes me feel like I actually played back in my day.
Well, you probably could have. If you had run that play, you would not have fumbled. I can tell you that.
Maybe. Second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also, it may signal that they feel like they have the superior team. That they can
Who the heck is that, and how do I cover that?
Come back and hurt them later.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
And caught left side, Olsen. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here.
At least he didn't do that play again.
2 yards on first down. Brady now to throw. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete. The Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu there defensively to make the play.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll run it here with Hunt. They come up short here on 4th down. And this Texans defense stands tall. Well, their The first fourth down attempt earlier was successful. This
Your
one
knee hit
backfires
before.
for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any fourth down stop is a big momentum play.
On 1st and 10, Watson. Griffin's got it, middle of the field. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Will I break 50 this half?
200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better.
This is caught inside the 15. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Demaryius Thomas with a record 4th Super Bowl touchdown tonight. And the Texans add on. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance.
Dun, dun.
Going up and catching the football,
Dun,
creating
dun.
space, and finding the end
Dun,
zone. That's what it's all
dun.
about.
Dun, 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 dun.
They'll try and run
Dun,
it
dun,
in the
dun, dun.
middle. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line.
Well, they couldn't be happy that they were having to stop a 2-point conversion because that means they gave up a touchdown. But a little solace there. You saw some good gang tackling, stacking him up.
I'm not
before
even
he gets to the end zone.
trying.
We talk about offensive units
How
putting in more
do you get
2-point
that?
period sessions in practice.
Oh, my
Defensively, do you
goodness.
do the same?
Absolutely,
Don't
you have to
try.
because you never know
Yeah.
how aggressive these offenses are going to be in games nowadays.
You want me to actually try?
No.
The Madden Elite's heading back onto the field. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they... And now a fumble! Brady loses the football. But thankfully, this is corralled
I got the ball.
offense, so they will, in fact, hold on to the football. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now Brady. Looking sideline, incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
And
What?
break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Brady. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Brandon Dunn with a great push up front. He picks up the sack and a loss of 8. Partner, I'm not really sure what in the world they were thinking on 4th and long there at this stage in the game, but you think social media may be firing up a little bit right now?
Oh, the coach is trending right now. Right? There's no doubt about it. People look.
It is intercepted at the goal line.
My first interception.
Harrison Smith, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, this D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart at points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback, get a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself. They finally get...
And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in his game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in
Season of
December.
giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throw right side into the hands of Akins. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 5 yards on the catch there.
This next one, I'll go with the very worst team, and I'll give you the, and you'll go as this team.
But it's not a bad
Okay?
idea to find your tight end and give
Yeah, I'll go as
situation
the worst team in the
and keep moving
game.
things forward. Almost as bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
Here's Watson now on second down. Trying to lay one up deep. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Deal, I'll go as a 73 and you go as a 99.
40 yards. And the Texans continue to pour it on. And that touchdown reception is the 5th for him in this game, and that ties the NFL record.
And a record that's held up since 1950. This is another person that's tied it, but think about this. Bob Shaw said it in 1950. Kellen Winslow.
Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And this is picked up by the defense. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the
Will I break 100?
It's funny to me because we actually keep a football in the booth with us during games. And I notice you cradling the football. You get it tucked pretty tight with the points of pressure here. And that didn't occur on that play, did it?
Now, you saying I wouldn't have fumbled if I was down there?
You would not have fumbled. You got that thing locked in tight.
I also have really large biceps. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
A toss play to Hunt. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It's a loss of 11 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Brady going to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Johnny Hekker now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Getting set to go again, DeAndre Hopkins marches back onto the field. He might be on his way to a record-setting performance. So good here. We're only in the second quarter.
And it's so interesting when we watch these types of days unfold for a receiver because they need a quarterback throwing it accurately, people to block for the quarterback, so many other variables. But, boy, he's getting it done and in a big way. Right now, he wants to rock on every snap.
Yeah, he's counting his yards in the hundreds, not the tens. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times, tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. Watson now to throw, going deep. He's got a man, complete. The 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins with a record 4th Super Bowl touchdown tonight. And the Texans add on.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half. Fairbairn now to kick this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Madden Elite's offense coming back on the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
On play action, now Brady. toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Toward the sideline, it's complete, an athletic grab, but still well short of the first. And now the Texans want to call another timeout, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. He's going to field this at the 4.
You just got hurdled. I just hurdled him, guys. That was awesome.
Very little time remaining until the half. 15 seconds, all that remains for this first half as they come up 1st and 10.
Come back. Back 22. Back 22.
On first down, it's Watson going up top. This is caught at the 20. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Demaryius Thomas in the final seconds of the first half. And the Texans continue to pour it on.
So I'd have to get 7 points to get to 80.
Now Watson, he's going to lead the Texans up to go for 2.
Tiger.
What?
The final shot before the break. Watson, and this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it.
75-0 first quarter.
He gets the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such
You better go for a
great
Hail Mary.
advantage when you're throwing the
Wait,
football.
what is that?
Go down, that one.
Let's go.
The final shot before half for Brady. Looking deep downfield. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 15. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it's halftime here on sports' grandest stage in the Super Bowl. The halftime show, quite a spectacle, but it's back to football for the second half of Super Bowl 53. This will be taken in at the 1.
No!
They'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Madden Elite's offense trotting out again. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset.
And now here's another interception. Picked off around the 41. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit.
That's caught inside the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Demaryius Thomas, 58 yards. And the Texans add on. And before they can get the play off, here's a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball. That's their first of this second half. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
Really?
Fairbairn now to kick this one away. short kick. One of the up men will take it now. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
We all know that teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win
Why
this
the
game,
crap are you doing that?
Right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field.
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of 8 there on the first down play. Well, go ahead and mark that down as one of the most bizarre first down calls in the history of the National Football League. A fake, and it backfires.
But we've seen a lot of
first down.
Yeah, you're right. And we've seen a lot of innovation throughout the years in the NFL. I mean, we've gone from the single wing to the T formation to shotgun, right? Running spread, run and shoot, you name it, right?
To first down field goal.
First down field goal fakes. I think that's an innovation that will not catch on. Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground.
He's on the 27-yard line. I'm surprised he hasn't done a backspin kick yet. Horrible kick, guys. Absolutely trash. Excuse me. 82-0.
DeAndre Hopkins and the rest of the offense heading back onto the field. What a game for him, Charles.
Gonna throw deep again, guys.
For a lot of guys, that's a good season number.
You're exactly right. Let's face it, we have to stand up and applaud this one, even though we're supposed to be neutral, because this doesn't just happen by accident. This isn't 4 times where the defense just falls down or breaks coverage. He's worked awfully hard, changing routes, changing areas, changing angles, and getting open for touchdown.
We knew it would be part of the game plan in a big way, and it has been in a very big way. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's
Guys, I guess we just run up the middle because, you know, he can't stop us at all.
During a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Again, it's Foreman. And an alley to run. And he's correct.
What are you laughing about? You're getting demolished.
No, I talk about the
10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the back, but keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Back-to-back good plays, have them on the move on first down. A first down carry now for Miller. Oh, heck of a move.
Man.
And he's going to get this one down to the 30.
I don't care, guys. I just want to waste time.
Second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because
I don't think no one's going to remember what happened yesterday.
Will take the bait and move laterally and open up.
All I'm going for is breaking of 100, and I can do that pretty easily. So.
On second down, here's Miller. Why not a second time? And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
Lamar Miller.
Another good run there, and now we're seeing an offense that's imposed its will on a defense. When we talk about that all the time, what does it really mean? It means that the guys on the offensive line, they feel like they can do whatever they want. They're in the huddle saying, run it again. Give us another chance to smack someone and create some space. On the defensive side of the ball, not only have they imposed their will against you, you're almost powerless to figure out what you're doing there, but you got to keep your spirit up at the same time, and they're taking that too.
Watson hands this to Foreman. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Watson going to give this one to Miller. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we just saw. but you know their defense is going to be. But we put up big points all game long. The defense is going to...
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A great effort there. 15 yards. And the Texans continue to pour it on. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn.
And we know they won't get their names in the stat sheet, but the offensive line has to get all...
Will I break 100 points with one team? I could honestly do it if all I did was pass. I could probably break 150 if I passed. But no.
Extend this big lead. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it was finished off by Deontay Foreman on the touchdown run. And it looks like this one won't work out. Hands team able to secure the football. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Here's Brady. He's going to launch this thing. Got a man. It's caught.
No! I wanted to have an unscorable game.
Julio Jones, 46 yards.
Bruh.
And his guys are able to at least knock this deficit down a bit. And when a Hail Mary is completed for a touchdown pass like that, I think any defensive coordinator just puts their face right into their hands.
I don't think there's any doubt about it, and I don't have stats in front of me. I don't have the empirical numbers that say that in recent years the Hail Mary pass has been completed more than it has been, but it feels that way, doesn't it? And I know the defense is spending more time on it.
Oh my. This is my second time getting the ball.
From behind the receiver. I think they've got to start getting.
Let's see how good I do. I haven't felt this feel in a while.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20.
Bum, 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 bum.
Getting set to go again, DeAndre Hopkins marches back onto the field. A monster game so far, third quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot.
My first sack, and I really don't care. If he comes back and wins this game, I will give him $500. He's got no chance.
Former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
Hope everybody can hear my smile on that one.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now it's Watson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Griffin. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line.
I've only thrown 18 passes.
A couple that brings up 3rd down.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Come back.
Black 22.
And
Black
a
22.
jack.
Check, 59.
Nope.
Check back.
3rd and long. It's Watson going deep for Hopkins.
This
is taken in. It's complete. Watson to Hopkins for a huge hookup. 58 yards. So the defense blitzed. A nice job.
This is too easy.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that?
No, this is just funny.
They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged, because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket.
He just got juked out of his shoes. You know what? You know what I'm doing? None of y'all will expect this, or y'all viewers will.
He ran hitches and go routes, essentially.
Yeah.
I mean, but he ran them really well. He averaged well over 20 yards a catch while he was there. And he still creates downfield in the NFL. That big body and that willingness to go catch the football. He's pretty impressive.
And his friends call him Bebe, the nickname his uncle gave him back in the day. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Black 22.
Now Watson going to sneak it. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down. Second and goal from the 1. They'll go with Foreman. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Now from back at the 5, this is third and goal. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
Encroachment, defense.
So jumping from his free safety spot.
That tells you how aggressive they are in defense, doesn't it? They get everyone involved. He was a little too fast on that play.
Here's Watson on the sneak. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. They'll get a couple of yards on the keeper, but it's going to lead to a fourth down.
Well, they gave it a shot, quarterback sneak. Not able to get it.
No, but if you're going to call a QB sneak on third down, you draw it up to get it.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Maybe they were thinking 4-down territory.
Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on fourth down. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on fourth and goal. Now Watson going to sneak it. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Deshaun Watson, he flat out can't be stopped.
So awesome.
So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the fourth quarter. Now Watson, he's going to lead the Texans up to go for 2. To throw is Watson. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth. And is there bad blood here? I mean, go for 2 when you're up that much?
If there wasn't before, there is now. When you do that, you've just announced to everyone, you just don't care about the other side at all. All you care about is what you're doing, and they just want to pile up points.
They did. That's fielded in the end zone. Oh, nice move. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Madden Elite's heading back onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 36. Oh, now he bowls it over. And he'll get the 35-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then against with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. My word, it'll be nothing short of a monstrous loss. 2nd and forever.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go.
And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Reset.
Now Foreman. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up defense, go into pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised them a little bit running the ball, yet they rallied to it and stopped them well short of a 1st down.
Now Watson. That's a strong running. Caught here by Griffin. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. So instead
As
of the
I have a plan.
choice of trying to punt it
Don't
from
worry.
midfield, now they've left their defense with no margin for error.
No, 0. And I don't care how much confidence you have in your defense. I don't care if you say,
Oh shoot,
hey,
I messed it up. I messed up my
plan.
plan.
You really put them in
Well,
an
shoot.
impossible situation because at the least you're giving up 3 in that situation, right? So I would have punted the ball out of there.
Shoot, my plan failed. My plan failed.
They're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Brady to throw on 2nd down. And now here's another interception.
Mission, we got
Up
mission.
at the 14. He's got
To dive, to dive.
40.
To dive.
And now running right through it. And he will have a touchdown.
You pick a different team.
I can do this with any team.
That's the story of the game. They've been
Oh my
suffocating all
God,
game
pass
long.
it. Get a weak
On
team
defense,
ever.
they were
I
suffocating
will.
there again in a big way.
And they've
Papa the man.
done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they try.
$797 yards.
And beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Richmond.
After the interception, here's Watson. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Oh, boy, rubbing a little salt in the wound there, going for 2 up this big.
You know, there's one time when I played, Brandon, and played against a team that was just absolutely pile driving us. And they ended up going for 2 late in the game. And I asked one of the guys, why'd you do that? He said, because we wanted to win by more. That feels like that type of situation.
Wow. Well, it could also result in a melee later, though. The Madden Elite's offense coming back on the field.
Bruh, it's
And
105 to
pick six,
7. What do you mean they're
decent
gonna
field
come
position
back?
and throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive.
I was giving you the touchdown. What'd you do?
Throws early to
Spin.
let him get settled.
Why?
Cause you're just coming after me.
I'm giving you touchdown.
No problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
I'm literally gonna
There's
give
the
you
position to tight end.
the
Look at size of
touchdown.
these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to play.
See?
That's really good for the game.
Not my fault my team's too good.
Great hand
And you're just trash.
Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that.
I'm not even touching my remote, guys. So if he doesn't score, then he's actually trash.
And a nice gain of 21 yards. Brady to throw again. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout.
Jingle bell, jingle all the way.
Plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And they'll be driven back here.
I'm literally not even touching the remote, Bobby.
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here, not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here.
And this will be a touchdown.
So what I'm about to do is going to be funny.
And his guys are able to get a score back.
And that touchdown, well,
Just kick the PAT. Don't go for fake.
Flashbacks right now. I remember getting beat down like this playing before.
Oh yeah, college, high school?
College, not a heck of a lot of fun. I still remember playing and trying to tackle an elusive tailback who ended up scoring 4 touchdowns, 226 yards. He scored so many times and had so many great runs, I knew every note to their school's fight song.
Bet that ice bath felt extra cold afterwards, too,
Oh, no, there was no ice bath. You're just trying to get out of there before the reporters got to you.
So they elect to decline it.
Why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away.
You're gonna get that.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. DeAndre Hopkins and the rest of the offense heading back onto the field. All right, how has he done it? 4 touchdowns in this contest. He's been around the end zone in particular, pretty much uncoverable.
And you know that I typically take things from a defensive perspective. I'm not going to do that this time. Let's just praise him. My goodness, 4 receiving touchdowns means he's been a variety of coverages throughout this game because they're not just letting him run scot-free. They're trying their best to shut him down, and he's shredding him.
I got to be honest, I want to see 5. No, you want to see 5? We're not supposed to be biased, but
we're not rooting. Just in the interest of the game, let's go ahead and see 5. When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
Here's Watson. He's going to wind up and air it out. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Jalen Ramsey right there in coverage to knock it away. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you could put yourself in jeopardy.
So yeah, that's not going to happen. I'm too good.
On first down. Throwing again is Watson. And he comes back with one complete. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. The Texans on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Watson looks to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way, it worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On first down, Watson. And he'll find Akins there, complete. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Time for a break. We're back to crown a champion after this. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Again, it's Watson. And And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Doesn't do anything.
And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one. Hence the decline.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Hey, 4 down, 4 down. Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9".
Win the game.
To the air yet again. Watson. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And a loose football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it. And somehow he got to it and was able to recover it for his squad.
And the pitch goes to Miller. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Green the line! Green the line!
They'll run it again with Miller. And spins away. And he takes this down to about the 2 before
Because
going
you were
out of
offside.
bounds.
Offside. Defense.
Bro.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So it's still 1st and goal, but now they get to try from a bit closer.
Down! Blue 80! Blue 80!
After the penalty, it's Miller. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the 2nd score there. He's going to get it running right. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4 down territory.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal.
Nope, I'm going for 2 points.
And they'll run for it with Miller. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds.
Man.
Miller kept out of the end zone on 4th and goal. And the ball will go over on the goal line stand. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow. Talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like,
And they're going to get to him. That is going to be a safety. Tom Brady taken down to the end zone.
That right there, guys, is why I did that.
Now. It's a safety that does him in here.
What?
Might as well do backspin, Bobby.
Offensive unit.
they can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
And an alley to run. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
All I want to do, guys, is get 100 more points than him.
Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself. But you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because
Stop.
I'm just gonna tell you,
Get back
in
on
the
sides.
2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches.
That's caught inside the 20. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. The Clemson connection. Watson to Hopkins for a big one. 63 yards. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
That would have been bad. All right, let's spike it again. Because why not just waste the time?
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Encroachment, defense.
He's a little too aggressive there from his Mike linebacker spot.
Sometimes you jump into gaps trying to draw them off sides. This time he tricked himself.
After the encroachment penalty, here's 2nd and 5.
Black 22! Black 22!
And Watson's going to throw it here. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. And the Lone Star State has a new champion. It's the Houston Texans.
Sorry, guys.
See the emotion when it's all said and
guys,
done.
I'm
You
in
see
the
hugs,
stream
you see the
here.
guys sharing.
Adios.